Are you tired of the bang when the Ikea PAX cabinet door closes? Let me show you how to change it to a soft close door. So when it closes, it's completely silent. If you bought your Ikea PAX cabinets a while ago, like we did, they didn't even offer soft close hinges at that time. And even if you bought them newer, the Komplement soft close hinges don't perform as well as some people would like. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to change those hinges to soft close cabinet hinges that make it silent when the doors close. So here's what you're going to need for this project. I bought a package of full overlay soft close hinges. These are the type of hinges you're going to need. Now, there are a number of different types that you can get on Amazon with different features. So in the description below, I'll put a link to that category on Amazon so you can make sure to get the correct hinge. Just pick the one and the package size that you're going to need for your project. Here are the tools I'll be using. I'll be using my power drill, a hammer, a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, and a 1/4 inch and a 5/16 inch drill bit that will drill through metal or wood. The replacement hinges I'm using, and this is true of most of the hinges you'll buy, have one major difference with the IKEA hinges. The screw holes to attach the hinge to the door have smaller holes than the IKEA hinges. IKEA uses larger screws than most hinges typically use. So the first thing we need to do is to drill out the holes beside the round section that fits into the door. I found a 1/4 inch drill bit that will drill through metal is the best. Now I'm using my Milwaukee black oxide drill bits. So I'm going to use a 1/4 inch drill bit to drill out the holes that attach it to the door a little more, because they're not quite big enough for the IKEA bolts that hold it in. Always make sure you're drilling into a scrap piece of wood. Okay, so now I've got my 2 holes drilled big enough that the IKEA bolts can be used to attach it to the door. Now, as you saw in the video, let the drill bit do the work. And I found rotating the drill a little bit helped as well. Now, you also saw in the video there was a little bit of smoke. Well, that's because the metal of the hinge heats up so much that the wood underneath it gave off a little bit of smoke. That means it's going to be really hot when you're done drilling, so be careful when you're handling that hinge right after you've finished the drilling. Next, I'm going to take the screws out of the existing IKEA hinge. I'm going to undo the ones on the door first. These are the ones we're going to reuse. I'll take the ones. And now I can take the old hinge out. Now to mark where I'm going to have to drill holes in here, I'm going to move this so it's all the way back because I need to go past here. And I'm going to use the screws to attach into the cup here. hold the door. I've got it resting against a wall because it's close to a wall. So you want to hold the door. I'm going to open the hinge up all the way. And now I can see, I'm going to mark right here. And right there. Now when I close the hinge, I can see where those marks are, where I need to drill the holes. So I'm going to use a 5/16 inch drill bit because I need a hole that this plug is going to go into in the wood. And I don't want to drill it too far, so I'm going to be very careful with my drill using the exact spots that I just marked. Very careful, you don't want to go through the wall of the cabinet. So to test, I'll put the drill in, mark with my finger, and then test that against the depth of the plug. And that one, both of them are good. So now I'll take the plug, clean up the hole a bit. Plug, hammer it in. So now, flip this hinge back. I provide special screws for this particular plug. So I provide these screws, and you can see they have a flat end, not a pointed end. Now I can attach the using the screw to the plug. Sometimes you have to adjust the depth here if it slid, which it did. So now they line up properly. One in. The other in. Tighten them. And now you have a soft close hinge for your door. Now, depending on the size of your door, I have a door that's about 6 feet tall here, so you need 2 hinges for that size of door to make it properly soft close. You notice that with only the one hinge, it was better than slamming, but it still does slam just from the weight of the door. So I'll go ahead and add the second hinge. This one's in the middle. I'm going to do one at the bottom as well. So this is the second hinge that's installed. So one of the things that you want to do after the hinges are installed is these hinges are going to be too far out. So just loosen this screw on both of the hinges that you installed, and then move it back, move the door back in so that it is straight. You may need to hold the door in place to do that, and then tighten both of those screws again so that the gap from top to bottom is the same. And then when you close the door with 2 hinges, it's a nice soft close action. So now This has had the 2 hinges added here and here. Close it. And now I have a soft close door. I've upgraded these PAX cabinets with soft close hinges. By replacing one or more of the hinges on the doors on your Ikea PAX cabinets, you can eliminate the banging when those doors close and have a silent closing door. This is an easy DIY project that most homeowners can take on by themselves. I'll link to all of the products and tools I used in the description down below. If you found this video helpful, here are some other videos I think you'll also find interesting. Thanks for watching.